Hey guys, it's Dan again from CryptoCamacho.com. Hey, in this short video, I wanted to ask you, what are you going to do with your Bitcoin? How are you handling the upcoming hard fork of Bitcoin, right? For Bitcoin Gold. How have you handled the recent price surge of Bitcoin, right? It's gone through the roof. And how do you, plan on holding your Bitcoins or not holding your Bitcoins in the future? What's your plan with your Bitcoins? The reason I'm making this video is because I'm very curious what the community, what you guys think will happen with the hard fork. If you guys think the price of Bitcoin will continue to go up, or if you think it's going to dip back down and make a correction at some point. So we've recently seen a very, very big spike in the Bitcoin price, right? Just a couple weeks ago, the price was down to about $3,000 for a single Bitcoin. Today, the price is up at about $5,700 at the time of this recording. It's around that, right? I think it's like 56.85 or something like that, the price of Bitcoin today. And in the last few days, over the last weekend here, the Bitcoin has really gone through the roof. It shot up from like 4,500 to around almost 6,000 in the matter of a few days. And I'm curious, do you guys think that it's going to continue going up and break 6,000, break 7,000, maybe even go up to 10,000? Or do you think that it's going to dip back down into the 4,000 range, into maybe the 3,000 range, and make a correction before it makes another big bull run? What do you think? What do you think is going to happen? With the hard fork coming up for Bitcoin Gold, right, which happens on October 25th, I think it is, what are you going to do? How are you going to handle that? Are you going to be holding your Bitcoins? Are you going to be selling your Bitcoins? Do you plan on getting equivalent Bitcoin Gold, as part of the hard fork, just as you did with Bitcoin Cash? For those of you that participated in the Bitcoin Cash hard fork, what essentially happened was Bitcoin split into two, right? Its chain split into two. The software was upgraded on one chain and it remained the same on another one of its blockchains, right? And Bitcoin Cash initially went way up and it almost went up to $1,000. I think it was around $950 or something, to where Bitcoin Cash eventually went up to. And a lot of people sold at that point, right? I think right when the fork happened, it was around 400, and then it shot up to about 900, and then it dropped all the way back down to 300, and it's been steadily declining since then, right? And I think I don't even know what it's at today. But with the Bitcoin Gold hard fork that's coming October 25th, how are you guys going to handle it? Are you guys going to plan on getting your free Bitcoin Gold? Are you going to be keeping your Bitcoin on a particular exchange, or are you going to be keeping it in a particular wallet to be secure? How are you going to handle this? And what exchange, if you are keeping it on an exchange, what exchange are you going with and why? And what wallet are you going with and why? I really want to know your thoughts on this, because I think there's a lot of speculation in the market. Most people think that it's going to be, the same thing that happened with Bitcoin Cash is going to happen with Bitcoin Gold. Everybody's going to get a bunch of free Bitcoin, a bunch of free money, essentially. And I'm not so sure that's going to happen this time around, right? If there's one thing I've learned with investing, with, new technologies, the direction the crowd typically goes is not typically the best way to go. It's not typically the way that makes the most money, right? Especially in investing. When you're investing, typically the crowd is going what they're seeing, going with what they're seeing in the media, on the news, in the blogosphere and so forth. They don't have really any insider information, and they're kind of just going with the masses, using that group mentality to do what everybody else is doing and riding the wave. And I think everybody's going to be doing the same thing for the Bitcoin Gold hard fork, but I don't know if it's going to turn out quite the same. I really don't know. I'm speculating. I have no idea, but I don't think it's going to go quite the same as Bitcoin Cash. And I'm curious how you guys are going to handle this. I mean, it would be fantastic if we all got free money, but are you going to be buying a lot more Bitcoin before the hard fork, in anticipation that you're going to be getting free Bitcoin Gold? Would love to know your thoughts on that. I've been debating whether or not I should be buying more Bitcoin, or if I should be, actually removing some of my Bitcoin stash, not knowing what's going to happen before the fork. I do think the price levels may maintain themselves at least up until the fork. At the fork, no idea. It's kind of game on, anything goes. So I don't really know. But I do think at some point we are also due for a correction. I don't know how low that's going to go, but I would look at the bases, the lowest bases that you've seen, and I'd put your alerts there to be ready to trade, in the case that Bitcoin does tank and there's a panic and, everybody starts selling their Bitcoin and it goes way down. It breaks the base, and then right when it breaks that base, about 5, 10, 15% lower than that base is where you can buy up all of the Bitcoin you want, and you can expect a bounce back above and beyond that base. If you don't know what I'm talking about, if you don't know what bases are in cryptocurrency markets, look at some of my older videos. There's a couple tutorials about base trading and how you effectively base trade. But essentially what it is, you know, a base is a level of support, which, you know, a particular coin, in this case Bitcoin, has seen. There's levels of support where, you know, there's a number of folks that just buy and buy and buy. And you'll see, you know, there's hard dips and then there's hard spikes. Those are essentially bases. I'll show you in another video, like I said, because it's hard right now. I'm not in front of a computer. I'm in front of guitars. But would love to know how you guys are handling the upcoming fork. If you think Bitcoin, the price is going to surge, if you think it's going to drop due to a correction, what do you think is going to happen? Are we going up to 10,000? Should we all be buying up Bitcoin? Love to know what you think. Again, I'm Dan from CryptoCamacho.com. Follow me on this YouTube channel, or you can follow me on Steemit, or just go to CryptoCamacho.com and sign up, and I will give you updates with current news on Bitcoin, on altcoins, on cryptocurrencies, on how to trade effectively in the cryptocurrency markets. Again, I'm Dan. I will talk to you next time. I look forward to your comments. Later, guys.